Hey y'all, Sam Serious, Factorio Space Age here. So, last episode I was more focused on setting up the outer perimeter defenses to secure the territory than claiming. Now, off camera, I completed that task, so I took advantage of all the natural choke points, cliffs. They're pretty handy for creating choke points within land masses. So I'm making use of cliffs to minimize the use of turrets to be placed down. And within these walls of turrets and stuff, I'm having radar encampments nearby them to keep visuals, stuff like that. That way, should any of these turrets be under attack, I'd be able to quickly respond to see what's going on and have visuals. I kind of stumbled across that problem with one of these turrets here, so I was able to put down a radar installation closer, repaired that turret, slapped down another one to reinforce that a little. That should do the trick to slow down biter expansions. Plus, too, should any of the turrets break, I will immediately know whenever I receive notification that I'll be able to quickly locate the turret that got destroyed, see if the incoming scout expansion party has been dispatched. If not, then any of these mid radar stations will be able to give me visuals about what's going on inland a little bit. Especially considering I have one at every ore and oil patch around, so they should be able to ping around what's going on here if they're far range scans. I'm going to eventually be claiming all those fields anyway, so figured why not go ahead and slap down radar. It'll help me out of the way in terms of determining what's going on with circumstances. So in the meantime, I got that settled down. I made myself a power armor, upgraded the storage on this, went for exoskeleton, an additional personal robot port, and a personal laser defense, as well as expanding on portable solar panels for increased energy production. Upgraded the energy storage on the tank, so it should be able to take a beating considerably longer now. I did a lot of research off camera. I'm getting to a point where I don't really have much production science stuff anymore. But regardless, time to get going on a bunch of things. So firstly, I'm going to want to update this here. I also, on my own personal time, took the time to create a bunch of rail blueprints. I've created lots of blueprints. I'm kind of messing up a little bit, and I don't like the fact that the map overrides my inventory. Regardless, though, more robots to work with and a slightly bigger robot grid. So I'm inclined to do this to two intersections. Ow, I really fumbled the construction planner. So oil and iron I'll want to claim, but then I want to quickly set up a oil deposit station here, and if time permits, expand the refineries. That should be giving me more than enough resources on certain things. I also took the time to try to create a bunch of blueprints for raised rails. I won't be bothering to create the blueprints for them anytime soon until I for sure until I for sure come across immediate need for them. I have them pretty much set up as the same style as the regular rails, though they do have their spatial limitations. That's dramatically different than what the ground rails are. But either way, I'm able to have them line up in parallel with the tracks as well as with the intersections I've created. You'll be seeing that in the future, depending on whether or not I want to use them to expand train throughput. That signal gave me a scare. Not that there's a train that has any reason going through here, but still gave me a scare. And I did some redesigning on some intersections too as well. This is ideal to allow the raised rails to be a thing juxtaposed to this. Anyhow, without further ado, and all I gotta do is plop down straight here. And that is that area set up. So probably a side I'll be having a branch down towards the southeast. And this line here can focus more towards the southeast for these fields and towards what's directly down to the south. I have to pause and think about other things about this spot. But anyhow, only thing left to do is to set up the oil pickup station. Enabling one train to that. And I will make this a ugly brown. Like a dark blackish brown color to indicate oil. throughput's no longer a hindrance anymore. They can do some pipes on this. Here's we'll cache up the oil. Not that I need to do this as much anymore, but I still will clap down some defenses just in case I have a breach. I only need a 1-1 train for this too, so... Alright, so that's an oil pickup setup. Before I do this, so I want to copy entity properties on this here real quick. I still want to expand down to the iron field, but I also want to claim a second oil field. Alright, that's that system set up. grab more rails should I want to expand towards iron. Huh? Elevated rails? Ah, I already figured those out. We'll go ahead and Control C, Control V this area though. And that there's additional oil going into that. Cool. So I already made plenty of decent work. Alright. I'll make a quick swing back to this area to make sure that there is stocked up on ammo. Iron field's about to run out. Should be like 20k now, I imagine. Oh, 36k. Did the tank get restocked on ammo too? Wow, cool. Alright, now time to claim the iron. from this here, go down, and then they'll at least put me near a uranium field. Progress towards the right. Maybe go diagonal, maybe a little bit. Think about that. Decisions. Well, I'll probably wind up doing is grab all the uranium up here and relay up to here for nuclear power. That's a different matter. I'll have this dedicated for that little idea, then let's have this one rooted down towards. Huh. I guess either way, it doesn't really matter. Most definitely we'll need landfill on this spot. And I'm going to have to come back to this spot. Before I head back, though, there's a gun turret I gotta take care of. Alright, so restock run number 2. Very rare that I say this, but I need landfill. Elemental landfill. Oops, on the filter. There we have it. The old landfill being produced. of it. I just effectively sunk a bunch of stone to the landfill that I'm needing immensely. $70. I don't think it'll last long at that spot, but it's definitely necessary to extend that spot without having to do any funky stuff with the rails. Either way, though, I'd like to be able to wrap this up. If I can get all that set up, get the oil deposited reliably and iron expanded upon reliably, this episode will be heading a good ways rapidly. It's probably be one of the even more productive episodes if that be the case. Just to keep things busy. About half a stack. Cool. I'll need to set up a coal train too. I already have another solution in mind for that. Though these cliffs are going in the way with that, though. I don't have too many intersections there, because that can cause a jam up. I mean, what I can do here is that I can just extend the path downwards here. This junction, and then so I can do the strategically route around and meet up that spot. What I can do is that maybe I can have this slide past this stone batch. Maybe below the stone batch and then towards the east a little bit, so that way it's passing through this oil field. And after that I can have the rail stuff. Oh, and also set splayways for an iron field there too as well. And I can have that junction for this side and that side. Actually, that side is okay. Okay, things are popping into my head even more and more now. Either way, though, time to get the miner started. Mining phase. This is going to be a really big field. It's probably going to be about 200 miners here. That's just a perfect fit, actually. 161. Alright, that there is about 80 iron per second, so that there is 3 red belt lanes worth of stuff there. So that's inclined to be higher. Yeah, 82 iron piece ore per second. And that's before 20% productivity, so that would mean 80, 90 iron ore per second with that 20% productivity. Meantime, but there's going to be like one, two. What's nice too as well is I can join each of the yellow boats for to make their own lane balancers with. So that's that big slap down. And I got a few smelting arrays to plop down. Add it. I'm going to some fixes here. I wish I had cliff explosives on me right now. It's not as neat and organized as I'd like it to be, but it's going to have to do. Point is, I got enough to squeeze in all the belts I need to make some connections. Look at that. They received some light damage, but it was enough to thwart off that biter expansion. That's like second one that I've seen happen, or that I'm tracking to have happened, anyways. Alrighty. So I almost have that smelting already nice and set up, just added things. No, I don't want that there. That should get the miners running, or not. Alright. There's more that I can do here. However, I can do that using I can take care of that work using the camera system. To continue extending the blueprints and let the robots do the rest. You know, while I'm at it, I suppose I can go ahead and branch off this too. This blueprint's so nice to have for this sort of thing. ahead. The train. Get the bots are reacting cool. I have a little landfill on me. As projected, the radar's covering that. I want to kind of extend off of this in a way. But not quite exactly as that, you see, because there are definitely flaws in the design that I would like to be able to iron out. You actually want that to go away from that. And I will go ahead and duplicate this lane balancer. Or belt balancer, I should say. It's not a lane balancer, it's a belt balancer. Alrighty. And that's groundwork for to complete this array here. Is there anything else? Miners. I mean, I don't need any more miners. So I'll just go ahead and just make my way down south again. Because of the fact I can't easily route coal down there, sounds like to me I won't be able to succeed with completing the iron station here, but at least we've got the iron ore field and situated, as well as being able to claim a few oil fields. It's just a matter of setting up the reception for the oil fields after all this. Oh, I did not see that. It's alright, easy fix. Once again, I'm out of red belts. Alright. I'm gonna let the red belt stock up a little bit since I know I put a big dent in that. Um, just have that route down towards the south. Branch off towards the west there. This would be the western side. No, 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 no. There's already a junction there. I'll have that be the west junction. Let's have this one go all the way down to here. Just for that. Okay, this here will be going down that way while this junction goes this way. Alright. And so it'll be for the coal train. Now we'll decide more on where exactly to place the coal stuff once I get the rails set up. I'm having a feeling I'm going to go diagonal on this one. Yeah, it's like that. I'm going to go diagonal off the bat on this one. This gives me confirmation that so far my theory is lining up properly. I'm going to have to set up like a roundabout extension there then. Alright. Make this roundabout bypassable. Give this 5 more minutes before I wrap up the episode. I'll make that a diagonal straight. This side I can route sulfur to. Okay, this side I'll continue along the train with. Look, wrong thing. And what I'll do is I will go diagonal straight up to this, create an intersection, and then plop down a stripe for this here. Let there be for coal and oil. That may have been too much. And because this train gonna be a 1-1 train, clips are gonna be in the way. Oh shucks. There we go. Now that's more grid aligned. Oh, and that's a spot laid out for a coal station here. And inadvertently, I created other possibilities for other connection. Like this one can go here for sulfur. Okay, that's valuable intel. I will go ahead and reinforce this area with more gun turrets then. That is why I created that spot. And I can quickly react to that, patch up work here and there, and then replace the gun turrets, reinforce that spot a little bit more, and I shouldn't have to worry about that going down as often. Ideally, I'll want to go for laser turrets, though. That's when I go nuclear. I'll start working towards nuclear power after I get the iron situation settled down. After space science, I want to make use of Korvax's enrichment process for space science. But yeah, this has been a very productive episode. Slow but productive. I got lots of rails slapped down. I got a iron field that's nearly ready to be harvested. I got a coal station semi-prepped. Laid down works for sulfur, made groundworks for uranium harvesting. I got this that can branch off for one to other areas for stone and that, and I can actually create another junction branching off of this one literally just to be able to round about here and have some of the oil being harvested at that side. So yeah, this side of the train network's getting even more intricate now. From the looks of it, I might be able to extend something here, another intersection here, a series of intersections going down south, to one of them being pointed towards axis towards this area should I want to expand to it. this other side, same deal with this area. This iron field looks a bit juicy to me for the future. I can harvest the oil and uranium there, so it's oil will pick up there, then I can process uranium there. Well, here's a funny thought. Oh no, no, I can't do that. Never mind. I was going to say I could probably make sulfuric acid at this side here, but that would mean I have to route some iron plates down to that spot, and I don't want to do that. But it is a rather funny thought, though. 'Cause I can just crack all the heavy, light oils into the petroleum that can break down to sulfuric acid. Anyhow, next episode, I'm going to be wrapping up this little project here. Extensive drop-off, oil drop-off areas for the petroleum processing. Anyhow, y'all, thanks for sticking around. Wish y'all well and be safe. Y'all take care.